Have you ever left the doctor's office with a clean bill of health, only to trip on the sidewalk the very next week because your legs felt like jelly? That happened to my friend Ruth, a spry 78-year-old from Tucson who walks her golden retriever every sunrise. Her blood test said magnesium normal, yet she landed in the ER with a fractured wrist. The real story: the test only checks the magnesium floating in your bloodstream, about 1% of the total. The other 99% hides inside muscles, bones, and cells, where the trouble brews. Picture your body like a busy retirement account. The blood level is the daily checking balance you see online. When it dips, your body quietly withdraws from the bone savings account to keep the checking stable. By the time you're 75, those withdrawals can hollow your bones like termites in an old porch. The National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey tells us 70% of Americans over 70 fall short on magnesium, yet standard Medicare blood panels rarely flag it. Ruth's doctor never ordered the more accurate red blood cell test, and she paid the price with 6 weeks in a cast. Here's the trap. You feel tired, your eyelids twitch, your calves cramp at night, but the lab sheet says all clear. Common mistake number 1. Trusting the serum number alone. Lesson I learned the hard way. Pair the test with a quick symptom checklist. Do you need the bathroom more at night? Do your fingers tingle after gardening? Jot those down before your next appointment. Formula for clarity. Lab result, plus, symptom score. True picture. If either flashes red, ask for the RBC magnesium test. Medicare often covers it with a doctor's note. For hearts already on blood pressure pills or diabetes under control, the stakes climb higher. Diuretics flush magnesium faster than a desert flash flood. One study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found seniors on loop diuretics lost 25% more magnesium in urine than those who weren't TT. That silent drain can nudge blood pressure back up, undoing months of careful medication. Before you panic, know this. Catching the gap early feels like finding an extra pension check you forgot you had. Quick favor, drop your city in the comments so I can picture you enjoying better sleep tonight. Tucson, Tampa, or Toledo, I'm cheering for you. Ready to meet the everyday habits that empty your magnesium piggy bank faster than you can fill it? But then, the stories hit closer to home than any lab sheet ever could. Meet Harold from Sarasota, a retired Navy mechanic who still changes his own oil at 82. Every morning, he power-walked the Ringling Bridge, proud his cholesterol stayed low without statins. One Tuesday, mid-stride, his chest clamped like a rusted vice. He dropped to one knee, gasping, while tourists dialed 911. Paramedics found his magnesium stores so depleted his heart had been running on fumes. Harold swore he ate right. Oatmeal, bananas, the works. What he didn't know, every mile he logged burned magnesium faster than gasoline in a V8. Compare that to my own wake-up call 50 years ago in a Chicago pickup soccer game. 25, invincible, I lined up a shot. Then my calf knotted so hard I saw stars. I limped off the field thinking, torn muscle, rookie mistake. Took a week to walk normally. Not one teammate or coach said, magnesium. Fast forward to last year. My 79-year-old neighbor Evelyn in Naples suffered the female version. Widow, lonely, she gardened to fill quiet afternoons. One evening, pruning hibiscus, her hand seized. The shear slipped and sliced her palm. Stitches, tetanus, embarrassment. She laughed it off until her physical therapist asked, "Do your legs jump at night?" Evelyn's eyes widened. Restless legs had stolen sleep for months. Common mistake number 2. Believing healthy habits alone protect you. Harold's walks, Evelyn's salads, my sprints. All good, yet all magnesium torches. Lesson carved in scar tissue. Balance burn with refill. Application formula for seniors. Daily activity points, plus magnesium. Refill. Steady energy. Assign points. Walking 1 mile. 20 points. Gardening 30 minutes. Or 15 points. Aim to refill at least half those points in food or supplement by supper. Arthritis slowing you down? Swap power walking for water aerobics at the YMCA. Same heart benefits, gentler on joints and magnesium stores. Harold now keeps a small tin of pumpkin seeds in his truck. Handful after every errand. Evelyn soaks black beans overnight, blends them into hummus even her grandkids devour. Both say the same thing. I wish someone had told me sooner. Their doctors added a simple note to charts. Monitor magnesium with diuretic. One blood draw later, levels climbed, cramps vanished. Ready to uncover how a single mineral shortage can domino into hospital stays no Medicare plan fully covers. But then the dominoes start falling faster than autumn leaves in a Midwest windstorm. First domino, bones. Every time your blood magnesium dips, your body raids the skeleton like a desperate landlord selling the furniture. Over decades, those tiny withdrawals leave bones brittle as stale crackers. The National Osteoporosis Foundation says 1 in 2 women over 70 will fracture a bone, most from a simple slip on a wet grocery store floor. Magnesium is the glue that helps calcium stick where it belongs. Without it, calcium floats off to arteries instead of bones, turning flexible pipes into rigid straws. Second domino, waistline and blood sugar. Low magnesium stalls insulin like a rusted gate. A 2023 Framingham Heart Study follow-up on 4,000 seniors showed those in the lowest magnesium quartile gained 12 pounds more over 10 years and doubled their diabetes odds. Picture your pancreas as a diligent mail carrier. Magnesium is the fuel in the truck. Run low, and sugar piles up undelivered in the bloodstream. Third domino, midnight blood pressure spikes. Normal sleep drops pressure 10 to 20%. Nature's safety valve. Magnesium deficiency keeps the valve stuck open. Result? Morning stroke risk triples, per the Cardia Study's 30-year data. My friend Walter in Pittsburgh learned this the hard way. Retired steelworker, proud of 120/80 readings at the VA clinic. One 3 a.m. bathroom trip, he stood up, saw stars, and woke on the tile with a gash over his eye. ER doc said, classic orthostatic drop from non-dipping pressure. Walter's diuretic had flushed magnesium for years. No one connected the dots. Common mistake number 3. Treating each symptom in isolation. Bone doctor orders calcium. Diabetes doctor ups metformin. Heart doctor adds another pill. None checking the mineral conductor orchestrating the symphony. Lesson etched in Walter's 12-stitch scar. Connect the chain before it snaps. Application formula for seniors. Mg intake plus medication review. Lower risk score. Every pharmacy refill. Ask the pharmacist to flag magnesium-depleting drugs. Bring a 1-page food log. Walmart receipts work fine. Most chains offer free consultations under Medicare wellness visits. Walter now tapes a magnesium-rich grocery list inside his cupboard. Spinach, avocado, 85% dark chocolate squares from the dollar bin. His pressure dips beautifully at night. He sleeps past 5 a.m. for the first time in years. But the deepest magic happens between dusk and dawn, when magnesium finally gets to conduct the sleep you've been missing. Ready to see how? Yet the real miracle unfolds after the lights go out, when magnesium slips into the conductor's seat of your brain's orchestra. Imagine the hippocampus, that seahorse-shaped memory vault, trying to file away the day's crossword clues and grandkids' names. Without magnesium, the musicians play out of tune. GABA strings snap, melatonin horns blare off-key. You lie awake counting ceiling cracks instead of sheep. Take Dolores from Des Moines, 81. Widowed 3 winters. Every night at 10:30 her mind replayed the funeral, the empty recliner, the unsent thank you notes. Sleeping pills left her groggy till noon. Alcohol gave her 4 hours, then slammed her awake with heartburn. Her daughter bought a white noise machine, useless. Then Dolores's senior center nurse suggested magnesium glycinate 2 hours before bed. First night, nothing dramatic. Third night, she woke at 6 a.m. stunned she hadn't checked the clock once. By week 2, she dreamed again, vivid, colorful, the kind that make you smile at breakfast. Compare that to the pill trap. Ambien forces the curtain down, but skips the deep REM act where memories solidify. A 2024 JAMA study of 6,000 Medicare recipients found prescription sleep aid users scored 12% lower on cognitive tests after 5 years. Over-the-counter diphenhydramine fares worse, blocks acetylcholine, the brain's post-it notes. Dolores's common mistake number 4, believing any shut-eye counts as rest. Lesson stitched into her new quilted bedtime ritual. Quality trumps quantity. Application formula for seniors. Wind down hour plus. 200 mg glycinate plus. No screens. Stage 3. Sleep. Start the hour with decaf chamomile, magnesium bonus. 5 slow knee lifts if arthritis allows. Then read a paper magazine. Blue light robs melatonin faster than a pickpocket. Keep the bottle on the nightstand like a loyal watchdog. Sleep apnea lurks as the silent thief, especially if neck size exceeds 17 inches or CPAP gathers dust in the closet. Each oxygen dip is a microstroke to the hippocampus. Medicare covers home sleep tests. Ask. Dolores's neighbor uses a CPAP now. Magnesium calmed his restless legs enough to tolerate the mask. Together they nap like kittens at the center's Tuesday bingo. One gentle warning. Kidneys slow with age. If creatinine creeps above 1.3, start at 100 mg and recheck levels in 4 weeks. Dolores's doctor drew a simple chart. Green zone, yellow caution, red stop. She pins it to the fridge. Accountability without shame. The enemies, though, often hide in plain sight in the pantry and the pill organizer you refill every Sunday night, ready to hunt them down before they rob another peaceful dawn. But just when you think the coast is clear, the quiet thieves creep in wearing familiar faces. Open the average senior center kitchen in Akron and you will spot them. The pastel box of heart-healthy muffins laced with phosphate binders, the 2-liter cola chilling for bingo night, the antacid bottle lined up like orange soldiers beside the coffee pot. Each one handcuffs magnesium before it ever reaches your cells. Start with the medicine cabinet. Margaret, 79, from Mobile, takes a tiny water pill every dawn for swollen ankles. By supper, her legs twitch like a bad radio signal. Her cardiologist never warned that furosemide flushes magnesium faster than a spring storm down a storm drain. Add the proton pump inhibitor she pops for reflux, cuts stomach acid, cuts magnesium absorption by half. Double whammy, zero conversation. Common mistake number 5. Assuming doctor knows best means doctor knows everything. Lesson branded on Margaret S. restless calves. Bring a printed med list to every visit and ask, does this steal magnesium? Now the pantry. That enriched white bread in the senior meal delivery? Milling stripped 85% of the wheat's magnesium. Enrichment added back 4 synthetic vitamins but skipped the mineral. The canned ravioli beside it. Phosphates galore. They bind magnesium into chalk your body can't use. Margaret's weekly grocery haul once looked patriotic. Red sauce, white pasta, blue soda label. Now she swaps for a 1.98 bag of dry black beans soaked overnight in a Tupperware on the counter. Rinse, boil, mash with garlic powder from the dollar store. 1 cup delivers 120 mg magnesium, costs pennies, and freezes in ice cube trays for lonely Tuesdays. Cooking mistakes abound. Spinach straight from microwave bag, oxalates lock magnesium tight. Quick fix, blanch 30 seconds, drain, then saute. Same with almonds. Roast your own instead of buying honey roasted, coated in sugar that spikes insulin and burns more magnesium. Application formula for fixed income kitchens. Soak plus blanch plus. Season, 50% more magnesium. Write it on an index card, tape inside the cabinet door. Margaret did. Her church ladies now trade recipes like baseball cards. Alcohol deserves its own wanted poster. 1 nightcap relaxes, 2 destroy REM, 3 double magnesium excretion. The senior living happy hour switched to mocktails, sparkling water, frozen blueberries, mint from the patio pot. Same clink, no crash. Polypharmacy peaks at 75. Average 8 meds. Each new pill ups the odds of interaction. Medicare's free annual wellness visit includes a brown bag review. Dump every bottle in a sack, pharmacist scans for thieves. Margaret's revealed her antibiotic from last winter's bronchitis still interfered. 1 adjustment, cramps vanished. Topical magnesium sneaks past sluggish guts. Epsom salt foot soaks every Friday night. 2 cups in warm water, 20 minutes while watching Jeopardy. Arthritis knuckles loosen, sleep deepens. Dollar store lotion with magnesium chloride works for shoulders too stiff for pill bottles. The enemy's identified, the battlefield clears. Now let's build the simple nightly plan that turns knowledge into mornings you actually remember. With the thieves on the run, the stage is set for the quiet hero to take the spotlight. Magnesium itself, delivered wisely, patiently, like a trusted neighbor who finally returns your borrowed lawnmower in better shape than before. Start with the star of the sleep show, magnesium glycinate. Gentle on 70-year-old intestines, it crosses into the brain without the midnight sprints to the bathroom that citrate triggers. Begin low, 100 mg with a light snack 2 hours before bed. Think half a banana or 4 almonds. If stools stay formed and energy lifts after a week, climb to 200 mg. Kidneys lagging? Cap at 150 mg and retest blood levels every 3 months. Medicare labs cover it. Topical backup doubles the odds. Mix 1 cup Epsom salt into a warm washcloth compress for achy knees, while the glycinate works inside. Double duty, 0 pills swallowed. Common mistake number 6, chasing the highest dose on the shelf. Lesson glowing from every success story. Consistency beats intensity. Application formula etched on the pill box. Dose plus time plus food pair. Steady wins. Write tonight's dose on the calendar. Check it off like a bingo square. Food remains the foundation. Success stories seal the deal. Harold in Sarasota. Bridge walks without chest pain. Evelyn in Naples. Gardens without stitches. Dolores in Des Moines. Dreams in color again. Margaret in Mobile. Dances at the senior prom without swollen ankles. Each followed the same arc. Test, refill, adjust, repeat. Quick memory hook. 3 fingers, 3 gifts. 1. Bones. No more honeycomb fractures. 2. Brain. Deep sleep, sharp recall. 3. Heart. Steady rhythm, lower risk. Hold up those fingers each morning. Let them remind you why the extra step matters. Reflect tonight. Which enemy will you evict first? Soda, white bread, or the unreviewed pill? Jot it on the grocery list. Tell your daughter, your bingo buddy, your doctor. Share this video with the one person who still blames old age for restless nights. Hit the like button so YouTube shows it to more grandmas and grandpas who deserve better mornings. Subscribe and tap the bell. Next week we tackle the calcium-magnesium dance so your bones thank you twice. Comment, "I'm starting tonight," and your city. I'll reply with a personal cheer. You've got the map, the fuel, and the sunrise waiting. See you on the other side of the best sleep you've had in years.